Halftime break mo ng labanan ng Red Bull Barangay at ng Barangay Ginebra sa pag-umpisa ng ating semi-final round ng Smart Fiesta Conference ng PBA. Lamang ang Barangay Ginebra. Ang ating score 50-37. 13 puntos ang kabante ng Gin Kings over the Red Bull Barangay. Maagang-maaga rumasyada ang Ginebra dito sa labang ito, Jason.
Ginebra really jumped on Red Bull, starting out very strong and taking advantage of a couple of things that might lose or you might lose when you have a break. Yung turnovers at saka yung shooting mo. Obviously, itong Red Bull really shot very poorly in the first half as well as turning the ball over. But of course, you also have to credit the defense of Barangay Ginebra that was also instrumental in allowing those weaknesses to come out.
Forcing a lot of turnovers in Red Bull. Kaya naman, alam natin ang battle cry ng Red Bull, ang buwagga, giba. Pero sa first quarter, ang nagiba ay ang Red Bull Barangay. Nakikita nyo naman, ang numero 26-10 ang naging half or rather quarter score. At ang daming agaw ng Barangay Ginebra, ang daming itinapon na mga oportunidad ng Red Bull. And that was bounced upon by Barangay Ginebra. Si J.J. Helderbrand ang isa sa mga nag-umpisa. Ito makikita natin yung mga shot block naman ni Chris Alexander. Dalawang beses yan sa first quarter pa lang. E nanalasa na si Chris Alexander sa loob. Junti Valenzuela, na galing po ng Red Bull, tumulong din para sa Barangay Ginebra. At Chris Alexander, of course, owning the boards, especially because yung kanyang katunggaling sa kabila, si Adam Parada, seems to be feeling something on his right thigh na nakita natin hindi po masyadong nakakagalaw, no? At itong mga hari, hindi po nagpayari sa second quarter. Kaya naman itong Red Bull pinilit na makakuha ng kahit paano ng mga puntos dyan. Gumanda-ganda ng konti yung performance ng Red Bull, Jason.
Red Bull made a run. They were able to cut down that lead. But at the same time, itong Barangay Ginebra really found the answer and they were still able to maintain a very big 13-point lead heading into the second half.
And our halftime stats tell us the story, Jason.
Kung titignan nyo, halos yung iba pantay dyan. One of the big differences, of course, is field goal shooting. Napakababa para sa Red Bull, only 30%. Barangay Ginebra not really shooting that great, but the big point here is turnovers. 16 turnovers para sa Red Bull at nakakuha dyan ng puntos ang Barangay Ginebra ng 16 points and on the opposing end, only 2 points ang nakuha ng Red Bull.
And that's our Petron XCS halftime report.
This portion was brought to you by the new Petron XCS Complete Combustion System. Fuel your drive.
Umpisa ng third quarter. Opensa ng Barangay Ginebra. Chris Bacana down the baseline. And the easy two. And sinasabi ko, Jason, bonus na yan. Now, Chris Bacana is there for defensive purposes.
Ngayon, double bonus na.
Double na.
Dalawa na yan.
Sarap pakinggan. Rich Alvarez. Oops.
Paborito ko rin naririnig yan.
Double ball. Times 2. Times 3. Yan ang mga ikakamang incentive sa mga player. Baka akala nyo kasali kami dyan. Wala ako kami dyan. Maganda pinakikita nyo. Ayun, sa Adam Parada. Ito siguro hinilot-hilot yan nung half-time break. Yung kanyang injury sa right thigh, sa thigh.
Chris Alexander was very flat in that possession. Didn't challenge the first jump shot. What was even worse was hindi niya pinaksaw si Adam Parada pagkatapos mag-release.
Billy Bamaril, skies high for a baby hook.
That's one of the more important points coming from Barangay Ginebra. He was at that power forward position. Lately, halos wala sila nakakuha puntos dyan.
Rich Alvarez away out TM3. Si Rich Alvarez, sabi nga ni team manager Andy Howe sa akin, inaasahan nila that he will take a more forceful role, dahil talagang maraming pwedeng gawin dito si Rich Alvarez, depensa, ofensa, pwede talaga yan.
Actually, he's the highest draft pick in that entire team. Remember, Rich Alvarez went number 1 ahead of James Yara.
Alam, maraming problema, injury,
Yes.
Way back!
At At ito na, pumapasok na yung tira ng Red Bull, lalo-lalo na from the 3-point region. It started to come in at late at about the second quarter. At yun, tumutuloy-tuloy dito sa third quarter.
Nung first quarter, halos walang maipasok sila galing sa labas eh. Chris Pacana to Alexander. Foul on Parada.
Yeah, almost a broken play, but Chris Pacana not giving up. Trying to find an open guy. And if you can find an open guy that happens to be 7 feet, that close to the basket, eh, magandang nagiging resulta dyan.
May bonus pa. Bonus na naman.
Bonus na naman!
Pats, what's happening?
Well, you know, just Atan Baraga, I got to chat with him. He knows that he did aggravate that hamstring injury he had in this first quarter, but he says it's not the thing that's really getting him off his game tonight. It's really the timing, because this is actually the first game that he's played since he got that injury. But now, because of that first half of action, he's actually warmed up. He feels that he's good to go for the second half. Sabi nga ni Coach Yengel, they just need to cut down on their turnovers, get back on defense, and of course, they know that their offense will get better, especially now that he also believes that Parada will get back into this action. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Patricia. He's on. Yun ang inaasahan ng Red Bull, ano, na they can get Adam Parada in the thick of things. Rich Alvarez. Ayun, si Parada. Naka-warm up na nga ng gusto. Way back, all alone for the TM Press. Yan ang sinasabi ko, Jason, ano, pumapasok na yan. Kung minsan, ano it takes some time bago uminit yung makina, kumbaga, no? At ngayon, nakikita natin na medyo lumalaban-laban itong Red Bull. They've cut the lead down to 10.
At saka mas maganda yung mga 3-point shot na nila ngayon. In rhythm yung mga 3-point shot nila.
Ito, libre si Rayback. Ito si June Valenzuela. Ano yung stepping?
Looks like it.
He stepped on the baseline there in a tight situation. Ang players on the court para sa Red Bull, Baguio, Sereno Cruz, Rich Alvarez, Mike Wayback, Adam Parada, Barangay Ginebra, Chris Pacana, JJ Helterbrand, Billy Babaril, Sunday Salvacion, and Chris Alexander. Sereno Cruz, sinusundan ni JJ Helterbrand, nalabas kay Mike Wayback. But that same spot almost, medyo malakas ngayon. And Chris Alexander goes up for the rebound, binigay kay JJ Helterbrand. Here's Chris Pacana. Pacana nalabas kay Helterbrand. Sunday Salvacion. Labang kay Sereno Cruz. Chris Alexander bodying up against Adam Parada. Hinabol. At tatawagan ng foul si Adam Parada. That's going to be his second. Dalawang sunod.
Dalawang sunod. In the first half, Adam Parada was actually not guarding ito si Chris Alexander.
Pinisi, no?
Para rin hindi siya magkaroon ng problema sa personal fouls. Pero dito sa third quarter, bawi niya na lahat.
Si Mick Pinisi kanina nagbabantay kay Chris Alexander. And ayan ang kanilang record, ano? Mula nung pumasok si Chris Alexander.
Has been the best record in the league ever since in that same span, that 15-game span.
Yeah. Conversely, yung nangyari naman sa Red Bull, kabaliktaran, ano? Although masyado malaki na yung puhunan nila sa first half of the elimination round, kaya hindi sila gaanong nahirapan. Although, may mga tight situations din, no? Lalo na sa bandang dulo, that they had to win games.
Yeah, a lot of teams actually struggled in the second round. Itong Barangay Ginebra and Air 21 were the only teams that really had a good second round in our eliminations. And both teams are here in the semifinals.
Speaking of Air 21, ano, baka hindi nyo naabutan yung first game kanina. Nanalo po ang Magnolia. Walang import yung Air 21 dahil, ayan ang score, no? Hindi po dumarating yung kanilang import. 113-87. McCaskill unloaded 34 points, 12 rebounds to earn the nod as our best player. At bukas daw yata, parating na raw si, nasa aeroplano na raw kanina, si Stephen Thomas. Inaasahan mo na M21 na dito ka pupunta sa nagkakabiro-biroan dito kanina. Baka naman papuntang Korea yun. Hindi naman siguro. Dahil he gave his word, ano, sa M21. And inaasahan natin, no, that he'll be true to his word para naman mahirap naman yung parang one-sided yun. Wala kang import. Mahirap.
Yung excuse na, in-extend na, pinayagan na ng Air 21 because he was actually supposed to be back in time for the first game of this semifinals, which was today. Pero meron siyang
Sa Cleveland.
nag-attempt pa siya ng isa pang camp.
Tinuruan niya si LeBron.
Kaya naman si Lebron, marami pang kailangan matutunan. Hindi masyadong magaling eh.
Kaya medyo binigyan niya ng mga tip sa... Oy, ano nangyari dito? May officials timeout, pero medyo may problema yung... ano ba yun? Yung ating shot clock. May problema. So, may pinabalik muna sa kanilang mga bench yung lahat ng players. At nahinto po tayo rito sa 8-minute mark ng ating third quarter dahil po sa technical problem ng ating mga officials. Samantala, naroon po ating top players on scoring. Kaya sila Mike Caguioa, Kelly Williams, James Yap, J.J. Hildebrand, and Willie Miller. Matinding kombinasyon yung lima na yan, ha? Wala ng sentro. Pero our top players brought to us by Top Power Energy Drink. Top Power Energy.
That's a very telling stat na nakita natin doon dahil lahat yung mga yon except for Kelly Williams, natin gwardiya.
Oo nga, no?
Wala tayong nakitang big man na gumagawa ng
scoring yun, ha? Pinag-uusapan. Okay. Tuloy ang ligaya. Selena Cruz. Adam Parada. Narito si Cyrus Baguio. Wait. Foul on Sunday Salvacion as he tried to hold down Rich Alvarez, who was jostling for position. No, goes third personal on Sunday Salvacion.
Right now, Barangay Ginebra switching it up to a zone. They were partly successful in this zone in the first half. Pero ito, nakakashoot na si Adam Parada. Pambutas siya ng zona.
Yan, pambutas nga ng zona. Yung mga jump shot na ganyan. And this is the closest that Red Bull has come to the lead of Barangay Ginebra since the first quarter. 9 points.
Kaya nang bilangin sa isang kamay. Kanina miski dalawang kamay, kulang pa eh.
Yes.
I rather kaya nang bilangin sa dalawang kamay. Kanina miski pa isama mo, hindi pa
Ay, nakalusot! Goaltending. J.J. Hildebrand now has 14 points to his name. And more importantly, he brings Ginebra back to a double-digit advantage. 7:18 to go, third quarter.
Feeling Red Bull has loved itong Barangay Ginebra in this quarter.
Inuunti-unti nila, no? And rebound versus from the outside. Chris Alexander grabs the rebound. J.J. Hildebrand. Inside to Bacana! Oh, what a pass by Hildebrand to Chris Bacana, who now has 6 points.
That's a lot of points coming from Chris Bacana. Of course, ito sila Chris Bacana getting their playing time dahil wala si Ronald Tubin.
Oh, offensive foul. Ako, third personal yan. Pangatlo na yan. Adam Parada. And Sojian Yao. Wow.
That's how
nyo naman. Ano ito?
and then he initiated the contact.
Trece puntos ang inahabol ng Red Bull. Artadi. And speaking of Artadi, Miyaka, you have something?
Yes guys, kanina nyo pa nga nababanggit ito si Paul Artadi. Sabi niya sa akin kanina, this is his best conference ever. At ang sabi nga niya, lucky charm daw niya ang kanyang pagmumuhok. Sabi niya, simula daw nagpagupit siya ng muhok, nakaka-9 winning streaks na daw sila. Guys, patibig.
Tumutubo na eh. Wala, napagupit na naman siya.
I'll tell you what, the winning streak is pretty, but the mohawk sure is not.
Kanya-kanya
Kaya style yan. Pero hindi na masyadong mohawk ngayon, ha?
Kaya nga, tumutubo na kasi.
Tumutubo na eh.
Kaya kailangan na siya magpagupit.
Baka dumikit ang laban ngayon. Sige siya.
Isisihin sa buhok. Chris Alexander against PDC. Pinilit. Cyrus Baguio. Rich Alvarez. Naghahanap ng baksahan. Nakita sa Cyrus Baguio. Nasa ilalim mo. Problema yung mga turnover na gano'n. Talagang hindi makalis sa Red Bull, ano? Kailangan pilit nilang iwasan. Pero talagang they're being hounded by those turnovers. 5:57 to go, third quarter. We have a timeout. Alright, balik po tayo dito sa Cuneta Astrodome, PBA Astig. Siyempre, mga fans ng Barangay Ginebra. Sino pa? 13 ang lamang ng GM Kings over Red Bull here in the third quarter. Sunday Salvacion against Rich Alvarez. Mike Caguioa versus Jojo Buncil. And Caguioa scores.
I gotta be careful with Mark Caguioa. Yes, he had 8 points in that first half. Pero itong si Mark Caguioa, he didn't really take control of that game. He can be more assertive, and that's what he might do here in the second half.
Rich Alvarez wanted to challenge Chris Alexander and perhaps draw a foul for him. As we look at Van Heusen, the shirt of choice for the power dressers. Van Heusen dresses up the modern man endowed with distinction and a clear-cut sense of style. Van Heusen, best dress shirt. 15-point lead for Barangay Ginebra. As Mick Pinisi trying to clarify something with the referees. 5:09 to go, third quarter. Selena Cruz. Cross court to Leo Nahoda for the long jumper. Walang tao sa ilalim para sa Red Bull. And nandun si Chris Alexander.
And kaya walang tao, you look at the lineup of Red Bull, all of them can shoot from the outside. Mike Rayback, Mick Pinisi, those are the big guys, but they can also extend out.
Well, si Adam Parada, nakaupo na nga naman ngayon sa bench, no?
Second 13 foul of Red Bull. 2 shots for Mark Caguioa.
Caguioa again at the line. Pinapaaralan po namin sa inyo. Siksikan po rito sa loob ng Cuneta Astrodome. Kaya napaganda ang desisyon ninyo, ha? Nasa komportable kayo sitwasyon sa palagay ko. Kung nandiyan po kayo sa inyong mga tahanan. O yung mga bus nga pala, no? Nakikita ko sa EDSA, di ba, mga provincial buses. Nakatuon po sila sa PBA. Basta po kayo at konting ingat, Mr. Driver, ha? Huwag na kayo manood. Kukwento na lang sa inyo mga pasahero nyo kung ano nangyayari. 16-point lead. Once again, para sa Barangay Ginebra. Selena Cruz is left open. This is the shot. And again, Chris Alexander for the rebound. Paul Artadi. And Caguioa completes the fast break play. Itong bato kay Jojo Buncil. Naku, natapikan ni Caguioa. Napulot ni Paul Artadi. Nagkabuhol-buhol mo ka pa ni Jojo Buncil sa ginagawa nito si Artadi. Caguioa! Nope. Rayback para sa rebound. 18 na naman ito.
Remember this one, they cut this lead down to 9, talking about Red Bull. But what an answer by Barangay Ginebra. Change of personnel, and all of a sudden the crowd is back in the game.
What's this I hear? Yun ho yung pamilyar na sigawan pagka umaabante, umaarangkada Ginebra.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
14-second shot clock for Red Bull. Leo Nahoda, nandun na naman si Alexander sa ilalim. Mick Pinisi, hindi rin makatira. Mike Rayback. Nakita niya si Alexander. 3 minutes and 43 seconds to go, third quarter. Paul Artadi. Binigay kay Alexander. And Pinisi will be called for the foul.
Early foul of 7 from Pinisi is third.
Number 3 on Mick Pinisi.
Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Again, importless po sa kasalukuyan ng Red Bull. Pinagpapahinga si Adam Parada. Paul Artadi hits a layup. 8 points now for Paul Artadi.
Yeah, they like to run that play coming off the side court inbound, and Paul Artadi has really got a lot of points from that play.
And a double team on Leo Nahoda. Foul is going to be called on Artadi. That's the third on Paul. As J.J. Helterbrand reports back in at teka muna, hindi mo pala pwede pumasok si J.J.
JJ Leonard.
Lena Horda at the line here para sa Red Bull.
Substitution, Lucas Pagana, Coca-Cola Tigers, JJ. Correction, that's JJ Leonard coming in for Mark Caguioa.
JJ papasok na si Mark Caguioa ang pinalitan, hindi si Paul Artani. Lena Horda, former San Sebastian Stag, with 9 points in the game. Malaki-laki po hinahabol dito ng Red Bull. Nasa third quarter time with 3 minutes to go in this period. Chris Alexander to JJ Hercules. So papasok lang. And Rayback has the rebound out for Salino Cruz. Salino looking inside. Oh! Passed it out to the wrong man. Ayan na si Paul Artani. Nag-iisa. And he's got 10 points now.
So, the quick test of Barangay Ginebra being a problem para dito sa Red Bull Barako. Yung mga guardia ng Barangay Ginebra, ang dami na kuha mga layup.
Well, speaking of layups, Lena Horda joins in the fray. 11 points for him. But they're coming too few and too infrequently para sa Red Bull, and too far between. Salino Cruz giving Paul Artani the shoulder.
Kanina mo pa ako iniiwan. Nagparamdam lang konti. Little action here.
Teka muna, si Vic Pinisi hindi nakikipag-huntahan.
Kay Rafi Rivas naman.
Frustration on the part of Salino Cruz. That's the only way you can explain that. 18-point lead para sa Barangay Ginebra with 2:15 remaining in the third. And this time out. Gusto po kayo, saan bang bahagi ng Pilipinas kayo naroon? Ito itong nangyari kanina. Ang nilalansin ni Paul Artani sa Salino Cruz. Ito na po straight to Salino. Binigyan at bagsak si Paul Artani. Hindi naman ganun kalakas. He was just, trying to draw attention to the foul. Well, tinawagan nga ng foul sa Salino Cruz. He has been replaced by Warren Ibanez on the Red Bull side. Rafi Rivas has it. JJ Helterbrand, Chris Alexander. Bawa kay Vic Pinisi. Junti Valenzuela! Almost! Kubalog lang eh. Warren Ibanez. Ngayon lang pinasok sa coaching ang Caguioa, si Ibanez.
He's really looking for stability from that guard position. Most of the guards na pinasok niya, pinaulan, mga turnovers. Pero naman, si Vic Pinisi pinaulan dito, 3-point shot.
TM3 gana kay Vic Pinisi. Sabi nga natin parate, you gotta start somewhere. They'll want to chip off that lead of Barangay Ginebra if they want to be able to be in a position to turn this thing around in the fourth quarter. Junti Valenzuela double teamed. Turnaround jumper by Junti with 1 second on the shot clock.
A favorite yun ni Junti Valenzuela. Really likes that mid-range jump shot, especially coming from a turnaround.
Jojo Doncil is open. Can't get it to fall, however. A minute and 4 to go, third quarter. Chris Alexander pumapwesto lawak ng Vic Pinisi. JJ Helterbrand against Jojo Doncil. Helterbrand breaks free. Is up! Wow!
What a shot pula dito kay JJ Helterbrand. Ito, umabot ng bahagya yung Red Bull Barako, cutting it down to 15. 2 quick baskets ang pagsagot ng Barangay Ginebra.
And the set shot by Mike Rayback goes nowhere. JJ Helterbrand now with 16 points in the game. And it's a 19-point lead once again. Half a minute to go here in the third quarter. Helterbrand. Junti Valenzuela sumaksak sa loob. Inabot kay Rafi Rivas at committed kay Chris Alexander.
It's just a mismatch if Chris Alexander is inside tapos wala si Adam Parada.
Pinagtitira ni Jojo Duncil. And a foul is going to be called on Leo Lahorga. As he jostled with Chris Alexander sa ilalim ng basket, no? Kapatid mo si Coach Yanggao, team manager Andy Howe in the background. Ayun, yun medyo nainis si Leo Lahorga. And he was called as he is called for the foul. The officials are comparing.
Players using clock to your respective pitches.
Teka muna, pupunta yung mga players sa kanilang mga bench. Nire-review yung ating mga referees dito sa kanilang TV monitors. At siguro yun yung last play, no, Jason?
They're going to review that. That's the new rule that was instilled, that certain fouls can be reviewed, especially if it might be a flagrant foul.
Yeah. And our referees, Mr. Cruz, Mr. Aldaba, and Mr. Guevara.
Now we're going to take a look at that again. Of course, the first foul was tinawag doon loose ball foul. Yun ang unang tawag. They reviewed it if it could be a flagrant. Ang ano kasi doon, maybe there was a swinging action pero hindi rin naman tinamaan si Chris Alexander eh. So,
kung tutusin mo, napailaliman nga si Lahorga. But the call sticks. 9.4 seconds left in the third quarter. And it is Barangay Ginebra's Chris Alexander at the line.
Well, he's at the line because Red Bull is in the penalty.
Yeah. Nabigla yata yung bitaw niya na yun.
Sa mga naging free throw nito si Chris Alexander sa araw na to, only 3 out of 7 from the free throw line. This quarter, which started with so much promise para sa Red Bull, ito, ending up with not so nice dahil itong pagbakasyon dito si Chris Alexander, ito na maging pinakamalaking kalamangan ng Barangay Ginebra at 22.
Yes, biggest lead in the game so far. Warren Debañez at the backcourt, looking at the clock. Jojo Duncil gets it back to Warren Debañez. He has to take off. Ayaw pa rin, kasiyahan ang Red Bull at the present. At ito na nga po, lumobo na naman ang lamang ng Barangay Ginebra. Biggest lead of the game as we end the third quarter of play. 22 points ang lamang ng Barangay Ginebra over Red Bull, 79-57. We'll be right back for the fourth period. Semi-final round na po tayo mga kaibigan ng ating Smart Fiesta Conference as you look at Cyrus Baguio cooling his heels sa bench ng Red Bull together with Selena Cruz. At ito yung mga backcourt na pinag-uusapan natin kanina, Jason.
This is the combination of their totals. You look at the backcourt of Red Bull Barako. Only 19 points and 10 rebounds. You compare that to that of Barangay Ginebra, napakalayo. Mismatch.
Assists,
45 points, 12 assists. And of course, that is led up by JJ Helter, Mark Caguioa, Paul Artadi, and Chris Pacana para sa Barangay Ginebra.
Let's see if Red Bull can pull something off in the last 12 minutes of regulation play. They're down by 22. They have possession as we start the fourth quarter. Oh, same story. Inagawan ni Paul Artadi.
You know, what was even more telling with that is pagkatapos nun, wala nang bumaba para sa depensa, para sa Red Bull. A lot of them apparently just giving up on the situation.
And demoralized, no? Here's Warren Debañez. And Paul Artadi sticking too close to him. Ang-apat yan on Paul Artadi, but he has really been able to fire up his team in this game.
Especially when instances where the team is flat, Paul Artadi has really changed course for his team.
This time it's guilty Valenzuela with a steal. He runs into Nick Pinesi, and the ball goes out of bounds in favor of Red Bull.
Masyadong respeto ng bawat isa sa kayang gawin ng magkabilang player. Kaya hindi na nakatira doon si Junti Valenzuela.
Yung minsan, yun ang nagagawa ng masyado kayong pamilyar. Wow, ngayon na Horda as he runs over Paul Artadi. Yeah, pero ibig na nagkaroon ng bola. Nasa likod ko si Artadi. Here's Artadi against Warren Ibanez. Junti Valenzuela, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Valenzuela pulls up, pulls the trigger.
One of the things if you're playing defense against Junti Valenzuela, pag overexcited ka, nagagamit niya yung aggressiveness to his advantage. And you can see, just very composed when he tried to attack the defense. At yun, may shot na naman para kay Junti.
Meanwhile, Giorgio Gimsil scored one against Mark Caguioa, and he also picked up a foul. One more shot para kay Giorgio Gimsil. They've got to string up more of those, a lot more, as a matter of fact, dahil ang hinahabol nila napakalaki with 10.5 minutes to go. Caguioa finds himself open. Ayun, ang ginawa ni Caguioa dahil medyo hindi siya sumakayon doon sa tawag kanina.
But not a very typical game para kay Mark Caguioa. Pero si Paul Artadi meron pa rin, still a lot of energy left.
Sobra-sobra. Samantala, panoorin niya ang Buhay Coke Shot na brought to you by Coca-Cola. Lahat ng shots magaganda at walang katulad, kaya ang Buhay Coke, buksan mo. Pinicture natin si Junti. Ikan pag yun, dehas bugo. Sugdo. La Horda from the outside. Ientras yan para kay Leo La Horda. 22 ang lamang ng Barangay Ginebra. Caguioa. Shake and bake move against Giorgio Gimsil. Inuunti-unti niya si Giorgio Gimsil and he draws the foul.
He's using his body ito si Mark Caguioa. Usually he uses quickness. Yung pagkakataon na yun, basta akit itong baseline, tumabi ka dyan.
Well, alam niya, medyo mas malaki kaha niya kasi kay Giorgio Gimsil. Plus, medyo bagito si Giorgio. So sabi niya, kaya ko ito. Yun, medyo mababa naman yung pasa ni Mark Caguioa. Giorgio Gimsil underneath. Wow! Nakon naman.
Story of the game para sa Red Bull. They started the game like that. Nothing was falling for them. A lot of their players lost their confidence. And ito, it's coming back again. Those misses.
But again, we go back to what Coach Joey Chico said earlier in an interview about Red Bull. As you look at the passing play to Alex Meg, as sabi ni Coach Joey Chico, Red Bull could be a little rusty because of that long layoff. And sabi niya, after one game, mawawala rin yun eh. If that is the case, then Red Bull has something to look forward to, especially if they can get Adam Parada back in harness.
Yung masakit doon, kinalawang si Adam Parada at dahil sa kalawang, nagkaroon ng injury eh. Yun ang
Hindi ko nakapractice na eh. As Leo La Horda scores, walang practice, pinagpahingan niya yung injury niya. Siguro, yun nga yun, ano? Hindi siya nakaka-warm, hindi sabi nga niya, hindi siya properly warmed up because of inactivity dahil dito sa injury. Junti Valenzuela. Ako. Nakailan na si Junti. Let's see, he's got 10 points in the game against his former team. Giorgio Gimsil goes the other way. He's picked up by Caguioa. And up in the air, a foul is going to be called. On Caguioa, that would be number 5 on Mark Caguioa. Giorgio Gimsil actually was responsible for turning the game around para sa Red Bull momentarily back in the first half. Pumasok din sila yung Horda, but they couldn't sustain it. Ito si Reed Huntilla. Also had one or two bright moments.
There's no consistent play coming from the Red Bull squad. Sabi mo nga, pag pumasok ng bench, they kind of got a lift. Pero nasagot kagad yun ng Barangay Ginebra. Napakahirap kasi pag yung merong kagad naipon, nakalamangan yung kalaban. First quarter pa lamang.
Well, naibaba nila yan to 9 points, no? Back in the fourth quarter. Oh! Junti! Junti! Tres. And medyo parang tinatarak yung balaraw sa dibdib ng Red Bull pagka si Junti ang gumagawa.
7 points in this fourth quarter para kay Junti. So a lot of players say when you're playing your old team, pareho lang yan, just a regular game. And I'll tell you this, being a player before, it's not true. That's just what you were close to say.
Hindi mo pwede alisin yun eh. You may try, you can try. Pero siyempre, meron yun eh. Now Reed Huntilla just scored para sa Red Bull. Alcoban inside to Rivas. And Mick Pinisi going after it. And he will be charged with another foul. That's number 4 on Mick Pinisi. All right, 7:26 to go in the ball game. We have this timeout.
All right, ating naman sa ating Vertical Station. Huling batch ng ating pinibigay ngayong mga gabi nito. Souvenir socks mula po sa Vertical, the official sports socks of the PBA. Sa mga walang medyas, ito sa kamay. Andun po yan ng Vertical, the official sports socks of the PBA. Kasa naman ang iwagaywa, yung 2 more, 3 more to go, 2 more to go. Yan po yan nandun sa ating current time, the official sports songs of the PBA.
Magandang gabi muli sa ating mga kapwa-suki ng BBA. Narito po kayo na ang inyong liga sa Cuneta Astrodome sa Pasay City. Unang araw ng semi-final round, best of 7 po ito. Red Bull versus Barangay Ginebra ongoing. Kanina po, Magnolia versus Air 21. Magnolia po ang nanalo ron. Walang import ang Air 21. Samantala, our No Fear, Fearless Move the Game. Wala nang iba kundi si Paul Artani. And our Fearless Move the Game brought to you by No Fear Underwear. Got the balls for it. Alright, 91-68 ang ating score as Kid Lightning has struck tonight.
What confidence can do for you? That's already 3 straight games na ganda nilalaro. Ito si Paul Artani.
Sabi. Na Honda for the fall away. At nakakuha ng foul. Anong tawag doon sa tape na yan? Jason, yung blue na yan? May tawag sila dyan eh. Yun din ang nandun sa ano? Sa...
Alam ni si Patricia kanina, yun ang nireport niya eh.
Si Dr. Patricia.
Dr. Patricia, raging Dr. Patricia. Dr. Hizon.
Graduate po yan ng ano eh, Grey's Anatomy. Nakorda, wonder.
Parang letter K yung simula.
But what does it do actually? Yung tape na yan?
You know, actually, when I was playing, hindi pa uso yung tape na yan eh. Last year. No, but it keeps together the muscles when you put the tape on.
Hindi naman electrical tape. Ay, inabot din Junti. But he steps on the line.
Pag medyo nagtitipid, pwede na electrical tape. Tapos,
pareho lang eh.
pagkatapos gamitin naman sa bahay.
Yun.
Yan na si Doktora.
Patricia, ano nga?
Guys, it's called Kinesio tape. That's the name of it.
Pakispell naman, oh.
Basta
Kinesio tape.
ang apelido ng Henson eh.
Kinesio
Kinesio.
Henson. Oh, but you know what, since I have this chance talking to you guys anyway, just wanted to comment on the coaching rivalry that we're actually being really excited about in this matchup. It's not just the rivalries on the floor that you're watching, but syempre sa sidelines na rin. The two-time Coach of the Year in 2002 National Team Coach Jong Chico says Coach Yang does things out of the norm, but you know, he produces results and he loves that about him. He brings out the star quality in all of his players, and no wonder that he's the top choice right now as a national team coach. For the 5-time Import Conference champion Coach Yang Giao naman, he says that there's really very little adjustments that he's going to be doing in his coaching style. Pero sa kanya, the coaching matchup won't be of the technical aspect, but on how good they can squeeze the potential out of the players. Well, you know what? I can bet that tomorrow's practice, Coach Yang Giao will be doing a lot of squeezing. Back to you guys.
Well, he has been successful in that squeeze department. Marami siya napipiga ng mga player. Alam naman natin yung mga championship na nabagala ni Coach Yang Giao. And even working with what he's got. Di ba? Kung ano nandyan, sige, pero lalaban tayo.
I believe in the 17 out of the last 18 conferences, itong Red Bull team na to has advanced to the quarterfinals.
At least.
At least to the quarterfinals. Napakatindi na. That speaks of the consistency of the team.
Eh dito nga, semi-finals na.
Oh, pero dito ngayon, for Barangay Ginebra, really showing their class. They're an 8-game win streak. They're knocking on their 9th right now. And
Malaking momentum ng Ginebra.
no hotter team in the world right now.
Oy, si Paolo Bugia pa na nandyan sa loob para sa Red Bull. 5 minutes and 48 seconds to go. Chris Alexander, Chris Pacana, hinahabol ni Jojo Dunsin. May foul na bago pa tumira. Jojo Dunsin, that's number 2 on him.
Ilan sa mga manonood natin, Ed, lumalabas na para sa dinner.
Oo nga.
At balita ko, meron magpapadinner daw sa atin sa finals.
Si Brad Pitt, si Kapit na pala siya ngayon. Si Herman Santobor, ha? Baka naman turun lang pakakain pa namin. Kapit, parating nanonood ng PBA yan. Meg Pinisi. Ang Bugia. First attempt ko pa lang. Si Chris Alexander talagang nananalasa doon sa loob eh. And Adam Parada has been sitting it out.
Coach Chico not really taking any chances.
Oo nga.
22-point lead. You still got guys like JJ Helterbrand, tsaka si Chris Alexander on the court. You expect in a couple of minutes, so mapapalitan mo.
At ang ating my phone dual line player, si Matty Escalona ng Red Bull Ice Cream Parlor. Niya yung Scooperman. Yan ang ating my phone dual line player. At yun sa inyo ng my phone, dalawang SIM, isang telepono. 2 SIMs and 1 phone. My phone.
Makakita lang ako, masaya na ako.
Oo, mahawakan ko ba na?
Pero pag mauwi ko, talagang tuwa-tuwa ako.
Siguraduhin mo sa'yo. Oy! Alright, Meg!
Nakakadami na to si Eric Meg. This guy only averages about 4 points a ball game. Actually, their entire forward line from Eric Meg, Alex Rizano, all the way to Billy Mamaril. Pag kinumbine mo yun, kulang-kulang ka 11 puntos. Pero ngayon, naka 10 puntos to si Eric Meg.
Speaking of Alex Rizano, medyo tinapik na ni Coach Joey Chico. As nothing seems to be going right here para sa Red Bull. This is definitely a night that they'd rather forget. Pacana, tinabas kay Helderbrand. Layo nito. Kanila pa rin. Pacana. Alexander. Sobra ka na. Paolo Bugia. Called for the foul. 4:28 to go in the game. And we have this timeout.
Ang inyong mas dinibigay, taus-pusong nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng Ngayong gabi dito sa Cuneta. Sa inyo suporta, kami po ay sold out ngayong araw na ito. Game 1 ng semifinals. Muli, maraming salamat sa inyong pagdalo at asahan po namin na magkikita-kita tayo lahat hanggang final round ng Smart TV Fiesta Conference dahil sa PBA. Kayo ang kita.
Ano daw, pangarap ng mga Barangay Ginebra?
Ang maghari muli.
Ang maghari muli. Well, dito sa larong ito, talaga nagaharing uri ang Barangay Ginebra. Looking to become the first team to win 9 straight since Red Bull's all-time franchise best. Nakasampu. Ang Red Bull pa rin nakalaban nila sa record. Napag-usapan natin kanina talagang mahaba ang kasaysayan itong dalawang koponan ito.
They have crossed paths many times, ha?
4 na beses silang nagtagpo sa mga playoff since 2004. At dito sila na naman. Paolo Bugia. May Masters ito. Mga player na hangaan mo. Pagkakaya mo maghalo na athletics, academics. Ito, pinakakpan si Alex.
I believe that si Paolo Bugia is the only player that was actually still in the lineup that got his master's degree while being still active in the PBA. Dahil marami na rin mga player na nagkaroon ng masters but they pursued it after their playing days.
That's right. Kiko Adriano is back. Laro ito ng first quarter. Adriano trying to look for an opening. Giorgio Duncil inside. Sakit. Sakit tignan
Para sa Red Bull, yung mga normal na pasa nga, hindi na nila magawa, makonekta, yung pa kaya mga blind pass.
Tsaka yung tira. Yung pasa, hindi mo mga tamaan yung pa kayang goal. Sometimes you experience this kind of games na parang kahit anong gawin mo, ayaw talaga
If you're Red Bull, you want to look at the bright side. Obviously, it's a series and you're thankful that it's a Sunday. Dahil pag Sunday, it's the only time that you get a 2-day break before your next game. That gives you more time to adjust before the next game of the series.
Kasi pag Biyernes, Sabado lang
Oo.
Nako, Sunday Salvacion PM3. Giorgio Duncil. Duncil will top of the key. Paolo Bugia with the offensive rebound. One of the few na nakuha rito ng Red Bull. Kiko Adriano loses it.
That's turnover number 26.
Whoops. Ito pang maraming Makias kanona. Patrick Pablo, pinasok na rin. Ito, makikita po natin mga kaibigan. TM Plus, atid sa inyo ng bagong TM Discarte Sim. 30 pesos lang, may bagong discarte ka na. Starring Sunday Salvacion. Bugia para sa rebound. Untilla was beat to the basket. Maggie Escalona calling the play. Former Ateneo Blue Eagle. Working against Lee Butilia. Chris Pacana fires.
At napapasok para dito sa Barangay Ginebra.
I-interest niya galing kay Chris Pacana. When it rains, it pours.
That's what winning streaks do to you. Para as a player, everyone is just full of confidence. You can do no wrong.
Dito, buti na lang at nakakuha ng magandang talbog si Giorgio Duncil.
Parang game natin, Ed, in this semifinals, really were won by big margins. Or at least this one seemingly will be the same way.
Well, pareho din ang problema, no? Yung Air 21, wala talaga si Steven Thomas. Dito naman sa Red Bull, si Adam Parada, obviously, sinideline na muna ni Coach Yang Giao para
Live to fight another day.
Oo. At meron nga medyo iniinda doon sa kanyang hamstring, sa lehitan. So, not to take anything away from Barangay Ginebra and Magnolia, but that is his story. But off the block kanina, no, yung Barangay Ginebra, so umpisa pa lang eh. Talagang dumiktik na ito eh.
They really took advantage of that. And this is just confidence flowing. It doesn't, pagpasok pa lang nila ng court, ang ganda ng vibe nila dahil panay-panalo na ang kuha nila eh.
Dito mo si Maki Escalona, gumadive.
They're gonna call 8-second violation anyway. We have 16 on the clock.
Right. Ayun, nakita ni referee Aldaba.
8-second.
Right there. At alam mo, yan yung nakaka-impress dito sa Barangay Ginebra. You already have your third string group and they're still diving for the basketball.
Yun na nga eh.
Sila pa yung lamang ng 26.
Siyempre, napipuri na. Alam ka naman yung mga first stringers lang. As we go to the Outlast, 2 minutes. Natin sa inyo ng Outlast Maintenance-Free Battery. Start agad. Basta Outlast. Jojo Duncil, coast to coast. Layup. Nakakailangan si Duncil. Marami na ito. 12 points. Ang score ni Jojo Duncil so far. Ang maganda rito, Rick Pablo. Maganda rito, Jason eh. Hindi na rin pinilit ni Coach Yang Giao. Useless na eh. Maaga pa lang na you get a sense to these things eh. Na, alam mo na kahit anong gawin mo, wala talaga mangyayari. You tried for 2.5 quarters. They were able to bring it down to 9 points, you know.
He tried almost every able body that he had. The one guy that he didn't use was Carlos Sharma.
May sugat na.
May sugat yan.
At eto, tuwan-tuwa yung mga Barangay Ginebra fans nang makascore si Alex Crisano na ginamit lang dito sa fourth quarter ni Coach Joey Chico. Hindi pa nagamit na the first 3.5 periods.
And the only other guy that is in uniform when I'm looking at the Red Bull squad na hindi nagamit aside from Carlos Sharma is Magno Membrere. But you can only field in 12 players. So, he's already reached his limit. Hindi na nahanap eh. Yung pwedeng tumapat sa Barangay Ginebra. And that has been the same case for the past 8 opponents of Barangay Ginebra. Hindi nila mahanap kung sinong tatalo dito sa koponan na to.
Wala nakakuha ng uniform nila nun eh. Escalona. Crisano! Well, kanina po, full house tayo. Ngayon mga 2 pairs. Ibig sabihin, punong-puno ito kanina, pero maaga na si Alisan, yung mga iba sa ating mga kababayan dito. Pero yung iba talaga ayaw, gustong namnamin. Lalo yung mga fans ng Barangay Ginebra, gustong namnamin yung pagkakapanalo ito. Rick Pablo, binigyan. And ayaw, Maki. Jojo Duncil lining up those points. At ito mga kaibigan, ay nasandali na magiging opisyal na ito na pagkakapanalo ng Barangay Ginebra sa kanilang unang sagupaan laban sa Red Bull in the semi-final round of the Fiesta Conference of the PBA. 108-82 po ang final score ng Game 1 ng Best of 7 Series ng between Red Bull and Barangay Ginebra. At sigurado yan, sabi nga ni Patricia, bukas talagang pipigay na ni Coach Yang Giao sa practice itong kanyang mga bata dahil hindi naging maganda ang kanila ikinilos dito sa labang ito, no? And you know that Red Bull can show a lot more than what we saw here tonight. Ano pa ating score? 108-82 in favor of Barangay Ginebra to take a 1-0 lead in the best of 7 here in the semi-final round. At ang ating TM Tres King naman para sa laro ito mga kaibigan. Ang dami natin nakitang 3-point shot. JJ Helterbrand, ang TM Tres King, hatid sa inyo ng bagong TM Discarte SIM. 30 pesos lang. May bagong diskarte ka na. At ang ating Gatorade Game Turning Point. Ito makikita natin mga kaibigan na ang ginawa ng Barangay Ginebra. Ito yung sinasabi napakasakit no? Dating taga Red Bull pa sa Chinty Valenzuela. And our Gatorade Game Turning Point brought to you by Gatorade. Is it in you? At ang ating best player, Mr. Webb.
Best player natin, ang pinili natin, JJ Helterbrand. Not really, di masyado natin nabanggit ito si JJ Helterbrand. Pero pag tinignan mo yung numero, sisigaw to sa'yo because he had 16 points and 10 assists. And again, JJ Helterbrand taking care of the backcourt of Barangay Ginebra and taking care of the offense. Actually, itong Barangay Ginebra had 6 players in double figures.
Well, si JJ nung isa sa mga nag-umpisa nung ratsada ng Barangay Ginebra. Tapos na po ang Game 1 ng ating semi-final round series between Red Bull and Barangay Ginebra. At sa kabila naman, Magnolia versus Air 21. Magnolia rin po nanalo doon sa first game natin. Ito naman, sa darating na Miyerkules sa Araneta Coliseum po tayo. First game yung Barangay Ginebra versus Red Bull. Susunod po yan ng Magnolia versus Air 21. Mali yan ang leading po Magnolia, hindi po Air 21. Okay, saka na po ni Jason Webb at ang lahat po ng ating mga kasamahan dito sa ABC5. Ed Pixon po lamang ang inyong sangkay. Damo ka salamat sa inyong tanang kasangkay. Good night, see you around.